Brought to you by 1AAuto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet.
Hi, I'm Mike Green. I'm one of the owners of 1A Auto. I want to help you save time and money repairing and maintaining your vehicle. I'm going to use my 20+ years experience restoring and repairing cars and trucks like this to show you the correct way to install parts from 1AAuto.com. The right parts installed correctly. That's going to save you time and money. Thank you, and enjoy the video.
In this video, we're going to show you how to upgrade your 99 to 02 Chevy or GMC truck paddle style mirrors like you see here to these larger extendable toe style mirrors. And if you look closely on the mirrors on this truck that we put on, you'll see that they actually also have a lens on the side of them, which is an LED running light and signal. So again, here's the paddle style mirrors, the OE style from the front, and then the upgraded toe style here. Okay, and this truck we put this chrome style on, which was kind of a prototype. Actually, with the white, I think maybe the black would be better, but this chrome would probably look nice on a black truck or on a darker color. Okay, so we're going to kind of speed through taking the door panel off. If you want to see this in regular motion, check out our video for 99 to 02 Silverado Sierra door panel replacement, or you can probably pick up enough here to get the job done. And once the door panel is off, you want to kind of pull the water shield back, pull that harness through, and then the speaker actually comes out just with a clip, and unplug the speaker. And now you want to pull the insulation from that mirror area, and there is a clip for the heated. This truck has power heated mirrors, so you can just use your thumb, pull back the tab, and disconnect that clip. And then we're going to kind of fast forward here. You want to remove the 3 10mm bolts that hold the mirror on. And now there's just for the factory assembly, there's a little clip that holds the mirror there, so you just press that and then pull the mirror off. Okay, and just make sure you feed the wires through, and the mirror comes off, and there it is out.
Here's our stock mirror, okay, the new towing style mirror. This one happens to be chrome. We offer them in chrome and black, and everything's going to hook up. The mirror, as far as the power and the heat go, is going to hook up just the same, and I'll show you how to hook up the signal lights and running lights on the side.
Okay, so feed those harnesses through that middle hole, and then just line up the studs and pull the mirror through. Okay, and then we'll start one of the bolts on and then kind of fast forward from there. And then when you tighten this up, you want the bolts nice and snug. You don't want them too tight. You don't want to break the base or anything, but get them fairly snug, fairly tight.
And like I said, the power and the heat plug right in.
Okay, so before we wire it, here's our mirror mounted. This mirror has the side clearance option. So the lower is the side clearance, the upper is the turn signal. Depending on the mirror you order, you may or may not have all those options. You may just have a mirror that just has the turn signal, or you may buy a mirror that has no signals in it at all. We offer them many ways.
You're going to have 3 leads. Your short black lead is going to be your ground. You'll have a longer lead. This one happens to be black. It may be a different color depending on the mirror. That is your running light lead, or your your main light lead. And then you're going to have a long red lead which will run across your dash, which is your signal lead. Now this is a prototype, so you can see I don't have ends on here. This will usually probably come with a loop on it, but you're going to just loosen this stop right here and put your ground right under there. So this is a 10mm bolt right here. Just loosen it up a little bit.
Okay, and as I'm tightening that up there, you might want to scratch some of the paint off the back of the door, just where you connect the ground onto. That'll help it get a good solid ground.
What you're going to wire into is when you turn your lights on, there's a little light in your power window switch that comes on. Okay, so there is a light circuit into this connector that provides power to that, and that's what you want to hook into. you turn the lights on, please? Okay. So what you want to find is there's a brown wire, a small brown wire. Okay, lights off. Okay. So it's this small brown wire right here that is your light circuit. And once you've determined the wire that you want to tap into, okay, and you've run your other wire, you want to use a wire tap. Okay, and how this works is, if you can see in, you see that one side is blocked off and the other side passes through. Okay, so in your harness, the wire that you want to tap into, you just kind of put the tap right onto it on the side that passes through. Okay, and then you take the wire that you want to tap into and you just insert it, make sure it goes all the way down and in, and then you take a pair of pliers and you push that down and in and lock it. Okay, so that gives you a nice secure tap. There's nothing, there's no ends or anything that can get shorted out. And
okay, what I'm pointing to here is I took the tap back off, and that's just a little nick in the wire that it leaves. That's all it does to your wire. So if you ever wanted to take your mirrors off or whatever, all you'd have to do is put a little tiny piece of electrical tape on there and it's all set. It doesn't really do any damage at all to your harness or anything like that.
okay, lights on. Lights off. Lights on. So you can see your running light is working just fine.
And then once you have it working, what you'll want to do is use some zip ties or some electrical tape and just make sure you secure that wire that runs the running light with your harness.
This will plug in with no problem. Your wire's not coming out. Now what you need to do is you need to take your long red wire, feed it down into the door, okay, you want to pull your sill plate up, okay, and then pull your kick panel here, it's kind of off to the side, okay, and then your kick panel pulls right off and out. Okay, now what you're going to do is feed your wire right through this rubber boot so it comes out on the inside of the truck. Often the easiest way to do that is you use just little tabs on this boot so you can pull it off. Okay. Feed the wire through here. Now what we have is, here's your conduit between the door. So you want to take it and basically kind of smush it together so it's straight, like that. And then take a piece of stiff wire and run it right down through. Okay, stiff wire comes out this end here. Take and loop it around onto itself. You've got your wire through. Now take your red wire and put it right through. Give yourself plenty of slack. Okay, and then just kind of grab back onto the grommet again, straighten it right out like that, hold it, and gently pull that wire right up through. And then the final step is just kind of put it right through and pull it all the way through. Okay, clip that back on, clip that back on.
Okay, so that ends part one. Part two, we go through running the wire through the dash and connecting the leads into the main harness so that your signal lights work. We hope this helps you out. Brought to you by www.1aauto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet. please feel free to call us toll-free 888-844-3393. We're the company that's here for you on the internet and in person.